pambana na hali yako. And eventually until it reached a time that now God rejected Saul and all blah blah. So as Kenya, as a nation, the things that are making us to go to the streets and fight, they are the rights. According to the Bible, according to the Constitution, Article 43 of the Constitution of Kenya, it gives us the right to some things.
Yes.
That which makes us to maybe demand. It has the right to health.
Yeah.
It has the right to housing, the right to food, the right to clean water, the right to social security, the right to education, the right to emergency treatment, and the right to the state of obligation. So all these rights, I think, are those things that are making us, the young generations, to go to the street. But I would like also to understand that these rights, they did not start today. That is one thing that we should be able not to forget. And if it is not, if it did not start today, the Constitution is over 14 plus years. From 2010, today is 14 years. It has been there. It started to be implemented by the predecessor of the current president. That is the regime of the Uhuru and Ruto. So it simply means that this demand is progressive. So if it's progressive, it simply means that we need what we started with the brainstorming, patience. So, but patience, sometimes people run out of patience because the promise was now. It was not tomorrow, it was now. You give me as the best choice, and now I will give you health.
You pick me as the
now
best choice, and I am going to give it.
Yeah, I do remember the promise was on 100 days in the office.
The first 100 days.
The first 100 days in the office, I will do this. Of course, the first day in the office, he tried to do some things. But you know, when you are in the system that you don't understand, you are not inside, you see it from outside. I'm a footballer. When I am on the bench, I am a best player. I am the best. I have scored all the goals when I'm on the bench.
That is so true.
But immediately I get inside the game. Everything have changed.
In the pitch.
Now I am the worst player that I need to be substituted immediately.
Immediately within
it is so interesting. And in this category, that now the 70% plus 75% of our generations are youth. Youth simply meaning below 35. That is the age of Kenya, the bracket of our youth. It is below 35 years. That means that these youths, there is a promise that they were given.
Yeah.
And you have just read in the brainstorming that patience, it is a matter of upbringing. It is the moral issue. So how many people in that bracket, they have moral of patience? Very few. Because the promise, it is now.
The promise is now. So if the promise is now, where does patience come in?
Yes, now that is where it is. Because the player of the game was on the bench. He didn't understand the game from the pitch. Yeah. He was not promising from the pitch. Even with these politicians. All these politicians that we are seeing here.
I love that.
There is no one that can fix the problems of Kenya.
Yes.
You know, Obama when he was being elected, he said, give me 4 years. I will fix the problem of America. And he was elected overwhelmingly. Black Americans, Asians, and everyone.
Everybody.
But after 3 years, he said 4 years is very, very little years. I cannot finish everything. I am just introducing Obamacare. You need to vote for it. It takes a process. You need to add me another 4 years. He was added another 4 years and he didn't finish. Because when you promise from the outside, you might so have excitement and forget that when you get inside, the government process is bureaucracy. It does not go with the button, press and it appears. It is a law that you have to persuade the elected leaders to push it to go through to the parliament so that you implement it. Now let's go slowly break it down on the SHA issue. You are introducing the SHA and there is NHIF. So how do you remarry the two? So that is where the problems comes in. Before we adapt to the new system, and the mindset of a human being is resistant to change.
Yeah.
We are comfortable with where we are. Afadhali shetani tunayemjua kuliko malaika tusiyemjua. That is the saying people say. Afadhali shetani tunayemjua kuliko malaika tusiyemjua. And it is the nature of a human being, resistant to change. But the good leader has to introduce change in every period. And I could say this might sound political, but let me just be fair enough that if we did not have the hardcore president like William Ruto, he could have dropped the Shah from day one.
Also, Reverend,
because it was not working.
It wasn't working.
Yes.
Still isn't.
So, Reverend,
Yeah.
so what we are saying is we are on the right track.
What I'm saying is this. Yeah. What personally, what I'm saying, me as I have observed, I'm not a political in any way. As I have observed, the problem of the nation of Kenya, as we are, it is not bad leadership.
Okay.
It is bad politics.
Bad politics.
And in bad politics, I come to understand, I was using an example of the retired prime minister.
Okay.
The retired prime minister was the first person to throw stones on Adani deal. On Adani deal with the president. And he said, this is the worst thing that can happen. This is a conmanship. We are selling our country. Then after some time, after joining hands, he said, I have read and gone through this. This is the best thing that can ever happen to this nation. So what happens between the two? It simply means if I receive these things and it's not coming from me, it is bad. So that is where the problem is. As a father of the house, if it is provided, in our village we say, it is not good for a man to eat food from woman's hand. So the man is a provider. So as a father of the house, if it's not coming from me, my children will not eat. And we will boycott wakule wao. Hii si yetu, hiyo hailiwi, hiyo si yetu. The mindset anataka kutupasuma ama imetoka kwa mtu mwingine hatuelewi. You see, those are mentality, and that is what is happening in the country of Kenya. As long as I have been elected as an opposition, I have to oppose everything, unlike the other nations. So the state of the nation, number one is politics, bad politics, because you will ask us, like let's say on this. On this Bill of Right article number 43, right to health, right to housing, right to food. Someone will say there is no need of, let's say, affordable housing. There is no need of affordable housing. Why? Simply because kila mtu anaweza jijengea. But we are here for more than 64 years. Kila mtu amejijengea? Hakuna. Na si watu wanafanya job. Hata wale wanafanya job wengine wana-retire bila kanyumba. I have seen people have retired, they have been working a good salary, but after retiring they don't have even a piece of land for themselves. So you can imagine, for us to adapt that now, as Malaysia design, everybody should have a house, it should have a resistance. The resistance number one will not come from the people itself or herself, the people of the nation. They will come from the investors. Because after Gabriela has gotten a house, who will occupy my house that I built? So I have to fight it first. Now let's come to the discussion of the Gen Zs as they are on the streets. It's a good demand because they are demanding to be given, because the president himself promised now. So now has come, they don't have it. So they must have that worry that this is not taking the right time. Okay, this is taking too long, the job and everything. But if you give opportunity, let's say that this person has promised you that he will be coming by the end of the year. He did not tell you that I'm coming in December or January or when. and you reach July and say you have taken so long. You are not coming. I say, I'm still coming. I don't know exactly the month, but I'm still coming. And you push, you say, if you are not coming, don't come. And it is not December yet. Do you think that that person will come, surely? Because he see, I'm not welcomed. So there is no need for me coming. So the Gen Z, the Gen Z should be able to come with that. Not only Gen Z, because not only Gen Zs are on the street. All the people are on the streets. So they should be able to come up with this we say is a demand, reducible, as it was called by the Azmio team, irreducible demands. It is here, it is this or nothing else. We should be able to come on the table and say, okay, Mr. President, we have been on the streets. Our children are dead, and we see this is not happening. What is the problem? But nobody is there to ask, what is the problem? You know, Uhuru, there is a day we were pushing so much, and he came clean and said, you know, you people, you're pushing me so much. My hands are tied. I cannot do anything. And you know, people are saying he's scared, but he was saying the truth. You see? Yes, hands are tied because there is law in place that I must follow. Nikileta hii kitu hapa, nisipo convince these elected members of parliament, it will not pass even if it is good. So itaka. And you know, let's thank God that in the midst of this, we have someone that when he makes a decision, he stands for it. I'm imagining if we have someone that if we tell him today, remove Pauline from the studio, he removes. And tomorrow he say, remove Gabi, he removes. And another day, remove Johnson, he removes. All these things that we are removing and replacing, they are new. What is the problem with them? The patience. I was trying to imagine when the Shah things was not happening, when it was not right by the first time. What was the problem? People or the medical facilities, most of them, they are quash medical facilities. Let me be, kuna mtu alisema anataka kuwa advocate of the devil. And the devil in this perspective being the government. So this is what happened. The NHIF is still in place, and you are telling me to use SHA that you have just come with it. I have my money that I'm demanding from you, from this. So how do I log into another system? It simply means my money will go waste. You see? So the resistance number one was that my money will go waste. So I will not. And you remember that when the government, the medical practitioners went to the streets and they were saying, we are not treating, we will not do this on SHA. And the government said, it's no problem, let's come together and talk. Huh? So they went and sat down. What are the verdicts? We are releasing 50 billion. 50 billion to do what? To pay all the debts below 5 million. Anyone who has 10 million and above, please come with a special arrangement. We want to know where this came from. And that's because of the resistance of change. Many people refused. But eventually, slowly as it has gone in the system, today as we are talking, the SHA in partly is working. And the way it's working, I was reading the problem is that we don't monitor the progress of the government. We don't. If it is bad, it is bad. We don't. That is the problem. African people, no matter who is talking, Africans, tell me just an introduction. I don't want to go to the details. The details is yours. So, Pastor, this is what happened, Pastor Pauline. Mostly what happened is that when you just introduce the name, let's say, my title of the book is How to Get Rich. That is enough. Mimi hata usiniambie hapo ndani kuna nini. Hapo ndani usiniambie kuna nini. Give me that book. You know, and that culture, it is almost worldwide. There is a saying that our bishop, our chairman here, Mombasa Pastors Fellowship, share all the time. He said there is a writer who was very excited to launch the book. And when he was launching the book, he brought a title and wrote it, How to Fix Your Wife in 14 Days. So he put the book on the shelves. So millions of copies were selling in 3 days. He has no stocks. People want to fix their wives every time. So after going back to the stock to reprint, he looked on the title of the book. He said, no, wait a minute. This was not how to fix your wife. It's how to fix your life. No, so he redid it and reintroduced it. After 3 months, only 3 copies were sold. Nobody wants to fix their life. Nobody wants to fix. And he was asking, what is wrong? Because the really title of the book, you can imagine people bought because of the title. Not even the outline of the book. Just how to fix your wife. They are going with it. Everybody give me that. Give me that. Millions of copies went off. Just to realize it was not about your wife. It was your life.
Real life.
And nobody was buying it. So people will like to fix Uko. Not us. Not me. What is the problem with me? No. What's the problem with that person? Why is he doing that? And that's what I told you when you are playing from outside. You are a good player. But immediately you step inside. That is where the problem is. Now, I was asking myself questions. If this movement that we are having of youths is genuine enough, let's prepare our candidate. Then put him in place and evaluate him after 2 years. Not after 5 years, after 2 years. Because the problem of the current president started way after 1 year. Not even a year. Raila was on the street the first month with sufuria on the head. You see? After 1 month, and it went for the whole year. Then it went down. Coming to come down, again the chances were there. If you don't have a strong person in the character of a president, like the one we are having, actually, if it was me, I could have resigned. But that could have been the worst mistake of this nation. Because there is a day that you will come and remember, and someone said, a bad civilian government is good compared to the military government. Good military government that you have not seen.
Yeah. No. Military, even what we have had. No.
So the state of a nation, I think, what we are lacking is like the government, they are not giving information right. Unlike the Uhuru government was talking out the projects that they are doing, and people were buying into it. This government is so busy in implementing what they promised, but they are not showing.
They are not giving.
There is no information.
There's no information. We don't know where they are
Yes.
at. And sisi tunaona zile shida ambazo
shida ziko
from what they are doing.
One thing I came to realize is that when people are not genuine enough, they are not able to point to the problem because they will be pinpointing. I asked somebody about the SHA because myself, I went and the SHA was working for me just here at Coast General. And I have not paid. I just registered and paid 600 of the first registration. Okay, it was when I was registering the first registration, it gave me a bill per month of 2,600 per month. So that means that in the Kenyan whatever ratings, my salary should be above 500,000, which is not true. So I appealed. They lowered it to 1,600. I reappealed again. Now it is at 600. Okay, at 600 I paid once. Then that thing happens. So I went to the hospital, and the only thing that they were requesting me by that time, it was to buy a book, but I had a book. So I did not buy anything. They activated my number. I went to this line, I went to see the doctor. They checked my son, and we were out of the hospital. Just like that. So I came to ask myself a question. What makes people to have the confidence to say that it's not working? When I am not in the government and it has worked for me. So it means the information that we are shouting mostly of it is not information from us. It is not our information.
So the major problem here is bad politics.
Bad politics.
It is just politics at play because, and Reverend, would you say, because time
is gone.
Yeah, time is gone.
Yeah.
And I think we need to continue with this because we have to talk about the killings, the murders that are happening.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
We need to talk about this, and we need to understand.
I mentioned something about abduction just for 1 minute. The abductions happens in countries. Kenya, it has been happening. But we came to realize also that not all abduction that happens are government oriented. We have young people who have introduced themselves in deals. And I was watching one particular guy who was warning a particular individuals, telling him he should be able to receive calls when they call him because he's avoiding call. He conned someone money, good money from outside. The gold scandals and blah, blah. So after conning someone's money, he changed the line and ran away from where he was staying. Just to be curious, if you find that person and you're not born again, what do you think you'll do? He has squandered you millions, costed you to come out from your country. I'm just trying to imagine. Born again like me, I'm a preacher of forgiveness. So I will just forgive you and wait for God to pay me. Yes, I have forgiven many people. Some hurted me so much. But now, someone has conned you and costed your life. Then maybe your country is on your neck. Because maybe it was a deal from the country to an individual. Now he's on your neck. So what do you think that when you find that person, you not just kill him on the street? No. You abduct him.
You have to abduct him.
And when you are abducting, you have to take something similar to what people are used to. You not come in Prado and abduct. You will not be that foolish. You have to buy a Subaru. Yes, because Subaru is faster on the road. Come put him in the car. Gone. So the destination determines. You see. So the cases of Kenya is bad politics. Like now, the boy that was appearing in court last week. This boy disappeared for 12 days. And when the matter went to the court and the Justice Mwita said, bring him either dead or alive. Yes. When he had dead, he appeared. Because he knew he will surely die. Because how can you make us go in trouble? And IG was summoned and say, bring him here dead or alive. And I don't have him. Do you think when I get him, I will just bring him like that? No, because he is costing my life trouble. And the police will be all over searching for you. And what did we hear the next morning? He called the family, said, "Oh, no, I was afraid." But who adopted? The government. That's where the problem is. So it's politics.
Bad politics.
Very bad. And Moi said once, siasa mbaya.
Siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. Siasa nzuri, maisha nzuri. Now,
simple.
I think we need hii sasa ni yangu. Mimi naona kama tukipata a president who is not a political person,
according to Kenya, it's not possible.
Oh, okay.
It cannot. Even today, when you elect me, I must be a political man. Because I have to be elected. We had a reverend in Kisumu West constituency, Reverend Ken Nyagudi. He just went for one term. He did not vie again. He didn't want it. We have reverends like Morins here in Kaloleni. Reverend Morris Zoro. Zoro, yeah. He was a reverend. But today, he's not.
Morris Zoro ndio alikuwa assistant guest wakati ule.
But today he's not. He's not in church. He's in fully politics. So even when you even electing Right Reverend Bishop the Pope, unless you change the constitution to become the religious state.
Kwa hivyo hii kiti inahitaji to a politician.
Must you be a politician to occupy the presidency? Yes, according to the constitution.
Wow. And there you have it from the Reverend's mouth. you must be a